Yo, we're back. I'm 60% sure we're back. Sorry about that. I did diagnose the issue. I did. And we're back. Yeah, I think we're good. My camera is frozen. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second. But we're back, guys, with no echo. I figured it out. One sec. Almost there. I hear you, Nick. What's up? No reverb. Let's go. The last test went poorly. That did not work. But we're here now. How's the audio? How's everything? I think I can monitor it now. I think. Hello? Check. Let's see. I can't. I remember that now. Because I panicked and I muted everything. Okay, I can hear now. And you can hear now. My goodness, it's like a party of hearing things. Audio is perfect, no reverb. Guys, sometimes you just have to not be live to think rationally. Sometimes the live environment just becomes too overwhelming. What's up? Oh my gosh, I'm frozen. So the only thing we're still dealing with, and I believe we will continue dealing with, probably this entire stream is, I think this computer motherboard is like at its limit of how many inputs it can handle. So I think that I think I can turn this up a little bit. Yeah. Am I too loud? Is this okay? I just see that it's not going all the way up. Anywho, welcome back, everyone. All 11 of us. We're back. It's like nothing ever happened. How's everyone doing? How are we? I'm going to take these off. I know how it sounds. How are we doing? Going to any parks? Doing anything? Living life? Living large? Large and in charge. We're just hanging out. I have no agenda today. What we have, I'm even scared to switch over to this screen, honestly. Let's try it. Oh, see, look at that. Frozen camera. I'm going to Kings Island tomorrow, but this is one of the things we can do. Gosh, dang it. I'm going to Kings Island tomorrow. That will be super cool. Was it, Dimitri, you just said one of the backlot stunt coasters is doing the effects again. Was that Kings Island? Or was it not? But no, I haven't been to... What is going on? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the camera going. Yeah. Oh, King's Dominion. So King's Dominion got its backlot stunt coaster effects going. The thing is, the only time... I've only done a backlot stunt coaster once. It was the one at Kings Island. I did it once. Like 4 or 5, probably 5 or 6 years ago. Sometimes college feels like it was yesterday, and it was not. So it was probably like 6 years ago, and all the effects were working. It was awesome, and I didn't realize how lucky I got because it was like very shortly after I started seeing like I'm in the line of light. How like everyone always talks about none of the backlot stunt coasters ever have their effects going. So I was like, okay, I just kind of lucked out. Didn't even realize it. But no, Kings Island is sweet. I have not been there yet this year. I'm considering it because Kings Island is, I can do it in a day. That's a day trip for me, ideally. But there's nothing new this year, so I don't really know what I would cover other than the things I didn't ride last year, which I guess could be good because I didn't even ride the Beast. I have ridden the Beast before, but I couldn't in that video last year. It was closed and I didn't stay late enough. I haven't done a Beast night ride, so that could be something cool to check out. It's a solid family ride. Don't care for the Queen City retheme. I think I agree. I don't know. It's cool that they're like tying it in locally, but at the same time, I think the backlot stunt vibe definitely fit with like the scenery and the props and all of that stuff. What was it initially? What was it? I think it wasn't 21. What was it based on? It felt like they only put. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck again. See, I just get stuck, just randomly get stuck. But yeah, I felt like they only put up signs and turn on the police car lights. That's the thing. It's like if they went all out, it could probably actually be really cool. Italian Job, thank you. Yeah. Like I'm sure I never did it when it was the Italian Job, but I'm sure that was like the moment when it was most cohesive or like true to itself, you know? I'm trying to come back. You might be seeing the orange screen a good bit today. I don't know why it keeps giving me the boot, but it does. Don't know why, but it does. But yeah, I could get my last rides on Boo Blaster. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing that, but I did a thing like that on accident, actually, at Cedar Point when Snake River Falls was closing, and it's my worst performing video ever, and it's one of my favorite videos I've done. So it's like, do I really want to go? Really want to do that? Okay, the camera is officially like actually giving up. So let me put us in somewhere else. The one at KD is a bit out of place with the Jungle X theming in that area. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff feels that way. Let's just pop over here real quick. The whole. Gosh, what in the world? Sorry guys, I don't know what is going on right now. The whole like they did a really good job painting the facade and doing all that stuff for Flight of Fear. I thought that was done really well. I don't really know how they could tie in backlot to that same degree because Flight of Fear can get away with it because like all of the out of place theming is inside. So as long as you make the outside sort of fit, you're good. But you would have to do so much. You would have to do so much to, you'd have to do so much to a ride like backlot to actually get it to fit. It would be sweet to drive a car through the forest, though. If you have time, check out my video essay on Batman the Ride. It won't disappoint. All right, man. I'll check it out. If I can ever come back. Holy smokes. We're back. What in the world? Okay, that was ridiculous. So, I'm sorry. Six Flags Great America 144. I will definitely check it out. Everyone here, make sure to check it out. We support one another in our content creation here. It's a hub. Anywho, but yeah, Hagrid's stunt coaster. Exactly. That's what Kings Island needs. I think. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm about to lose my mind. It's worth it. Benidorm channel. Yeah, we'll check it out. But yeah, dude, Kings Island, have fun. My hot take is maybe not terribly hot, actually. But it is. Everything is freezing. This is crazy. Okay, we're unplugging the Xbox because I think that's causing some problems. And my hot take for Kings Island is that Diamondback is the best ride there. And I'll stick to that. I think it's better than Orion. I think it's better than Mystic Timbers. The Beast, I didn't even think was a crazy ride, but I've heard once you go night ride, you can't really go back. So I'll give that a go. Sorry that I keep having to do this so much. I don't know. I just unplugged the Xbox and I unplugged a different thing charging something. So hopefully that chills it out. But yeah, anyone else checking out some parks soon? We got National Coaster Day, I think, coming up in what, 5 days? National Roller Coaster Day? Is that a Monday? Or is it Friday? Is it the 6th? What is it? Is it the 15th? We have National Roller Coaster Day coming up soon. Are we doing anything cool for that? Yeah, Great America. I would definitely put Diamondback as my favorite hyper until I rerode Raging Bull. Because I kind of hated on Raging Bull the first time I rode it. I don't know if it was running poorly or something. I didn't think it was that crazy. I didn't think the airtime was insane. I didn't think anything like that. Rode it this year. Dimitri was there. We did it. Back row. Floored me. Because it has like the same violent airtime that Diamondback does. But Raging Bull just runs better. Like it's smoother. It's faster. It's, well, not faster, but it's smoother. Doesn't have that shake. I'm fine trading the shake on Diamondback for like the crazy airtime, right? But okay, I think it's anytime I click anything within OBS, the camera freezes. That's what I'm gathering. Saturday. Okay, anyone doing anything Saturday for National Coaster Day? Anyone doing anything? I don't know why we keep having to do this, but we do. Bull number 1, Goliath over Georgia number 2. That I feel like that's probably like what my ranking will be once I get on Goliath. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of when smaller, like you don't have to make the biggest ride to have it be really good. And from what I gather, correct me if I'm wrong, Goliath is like a mini hyper, but it still packs really solid airtime. Okay, we just freeze for no reason. That's the new discovery here. That's the new thing. We're going back here. Is Six Flags going to announce National Roller Coaster Day? All new stuff for next year. Like the layout of the Texas Dive. The layout of the Texas Dive definitely has to get... someone's got to say something about that soon. Because it's becoming quite apparent from what I've gathered. Like the amount of track pieces, footer work, like people have pretty much figured out exactly how it's going to go. I don't know how much merit you can put in that, but I don't know. Has Six Flags ever like historically used Roller Coaster Day as a time to do their marketing? I wouldn't know. Could be cool. I hope they do. I hope they tell us more about that great adventure tower coaster situation, if that's a thing or not, which I'm guessing it is. Orion has the better first drop, but other than that, Diamondback is better. Yes, I could go there. I can agree with that. And Orion runs better. Like, I can handle a pretty shaky ride. But I still am honest with myself. Diamondback is not the smoothest hyper. Orion is pretty smooth. But yes, I think the only thing other than that drop that Orion has that I really like is that speed hill right after the turnaround, I think it is. Ooh, that thing can really kick you. Might head up to Cedar Point on Saturday. Caden, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I need to get back because I'm about to get the renew my season pass with the deals that they're doing right now. And if I do a prestige one, I can't get it at Michigan's Adventure. Why would you? So I would get it at Cedar Point, and now they do where you have to like go activate it at that park. So I would have to get to Cedar Point before I get to any other parks where I want to use those perks. Anyone else getting the or have you already gotten the season passes that are on the MVP sale? The like $100 gold pass with the all park, the $200 prestige. I'll be getting some laps in on TT too. Looks like we'll have a whole party going on. And by we, I mean maybe I'll go. I'm not sure. But I'd imagine Cedar Point is a pretty good place to be on National Roller Coaster Day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm unsure. Don't know if I'll wind up anywhere. We'll see. Whenever I don't have a plan and it's a weekend, sometimes I wind up at Michigan's Adventure. They're going to close for the year. Gosh, it's like anytime I think that the camera is good, it's not. I'm getting the Prestige MVP. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way I'm going. Maybe through Canada's Wonderland. So, Nick, are you near both? Because from what I've seen, like you can't utilize the perks that you would get with the pass. You can't utilize the pass at all until you go to the park where you bought it. So you would just have to get to Canada's Wonderland first out of all those things. Tay, what's up, Tay? Dear Six Flags, just because Disney's greedy doesn't mean you have to be. Oh, yeah, it does. I think they're greedy for different reasons. I think, well, it's all the same. It's all for the money, right? But Six Flags is in trouble. Like both chains before they merged were in trouble, and the merger was, a way to hopefully consolidate, make operations cheaper. Obviously, cutting assets and things would be a part of that. We're seeing that now. I feel like they're doing it to like save themselves, whereas Disney is like straight up like greedy, like just money. There's other areas of Disney's business that I feel like could float the parks division indefinitely, let alone the parks being a huge profitable venture, I would imagine. Hey, Dimitri, enjoyed your video. Guys, check out Dimitri's Adventures here on YouTube. He just uploaded a video on Knobles. You should check it out. It was actually like the exact length as the gap between when I ended the first failed stream and when I started this one. So if you guys are good at utilizing your time, maybe you check that out in that gap. I should have mentioned it, but I didn't. I live in Grand Rapids. Nick. That's crazy. So do I. I do too. I'm going back to Canada's Wonderland next month. Anyway, not too worried. Have you checked out Alpenfury yet? Because I am on the fence about trying to get there this year. Pretty much, I'm just like, there's a chance that I might try to visit a a few parks that I've been to before. Like this year I kind of was focusing a little more on trying to branch out and get to new parks. You'll see more of that. Dimitri was a part of that. I mean, I was a part of Dimitri's part. Like he was doing that, so I joined along. But I'm still kind of floating, you know, getting back to Kings Island, getting back to Canada's Wonderland specifically because they have a new ride. Michigan's Adventure and Cedar Point and Indiana Beach are like givens for me because they're so close. Honestly, same for Great America. I should just try to get back there again this year. But I'm kind of tossing around, you know, I can only do so many even day trips. What do I prioritize? Sorry, I'm behind. I keep trying to move the chat over, and it freaks out whenever I do. Really hope it won't be a Mac Tower coaster. If it runs like Voltron, it'll be shaking your brains out, but it'll be intense. Still hoping for an intimate. I don't know, man. Those, that drone footage. Gosh. The drone footage looked pretty cut and dry to me. I'm not an expert, but it very much looks like a single line of supports going and then turning where there's probably an inversion and then going straight again and then widening where it would be a tower, you know? So I hope it's something else. I do. I very much do. That was crazy. You guys couldn't see it. My setup is insane right now. It is pretty crazy. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. I think it's just part of the mid-course discourse stream that things cannot just work. That is just not part of the experience that we get to enjoy together. For some reason, things always have to go wrong. But yes, Benidorm. I do agree. I would love to see it not be that. I think they would miss the mark. I think even if it runs well, which the only extreme spinner I've done is Time Traveler, it runs really well. Even if it did, I think building your second coaster in a row is a thrill shuttle coaster, and like capacity aside, I've heard maybe they'll do, like I just watched El Toro Ryan's video he just uploaded a couple hours ago about the rumors and the, you know, footage of the construction and stuff. Like even if it has a turntable or a switch track, like a shuttle coaster, I just like fidgeted with my phone until the camera turned on, or the flashlight turned on. Yeah, I like, it's gonna miss the mark if it's that. I think it'll be cool, and doing, even if it's like as simple as that survey made it look, where it has a 0G stall, goes into the spiral with the outer bank at the top, I'm sure that will be really cool. Like I'm sure it will feel crazy. Like part of why I love Time Traveler isn't the fact necessarily that it's like how fast you're rotating. It's just the fact that by rotating at any speed, at any point in the ride, it's going to give you a different experience. You might do the loop facing backwards. You might do the corkscrew facing sideways, so it feels like you're doing a front flip. Like, that aspect would be there. Doing a 0G stall while you're, like, slowly, like, turning backwards would be crazy. It would just be wildly disappointing to see them gut a ride. This is kind of how I felt about Top Thrill 2, honestly. I feel like I have very similar sentiments here, as far as like you're removing the thing I like the most, the punchy launch, and you're replacing it with something that, yeah, it's like technically more of an experience because there's more elements, there's more things, but it's like you still took the thing I liked. You were supposed to replace it with something that had either that or something way more, like you're saying, like an Intamin layout, like with crazy elements and stuff. Like, is one 0G stall? And by the way, they have a 0G stall on Jersey Devil. They already have one. That's not like a perfectly unique thing. It's just the spinning thing would be new. You're going up a tall thing, flattening out, and going back down. That's not new. That's King Ka. So I really hope if it is a tower coaster, finish the layout. You know, maybe it goes up the tower and down and does more. I'd be cool with that. Sorry, I've been yapping on this for a little bit. What's your opinion on the whole Halloween incident for Cedar Point? Is that Cedar Point or is it the chain at this point? Not a fan. Not a fan of the charging per house. I saw somewhere online that like Knott's Berry Farm, someone did the math and it's like actually the amount of money you'd save from the pass or the ticket is equal to like 6 haunted houses. So you'd have to go to more than 6 haunted houses or something to like pay the difference. So it actually winds up being a fine deal. I just hate the concept of like nickel and diming for everything. I'd rather pay admission and be good. You know, I hate subscriptions. I hate everything like that. Not a fan, especially just when that's not how they've done it. Like I'm not one to hate change because it's changed, but I'm one to hate it when it impacts how much money I'm spending once I'm in the park. That feels different. I rode Nick, I rode Alpen Fury. Opening day, it's really good. Kind of like Maverick on steroids. Well, that makes me excited. I've heard the punch is very launchy. For how much I've heard that like mock rides, like Time Traveler, its launch isn't punchy. Like some of those new rides aren't. I've heard Premier is doing a pretty darn good job at making punchy launches. Been to a few new parks this year. Holiday World, Hershey Park, and Kennywood. Nice. Hershey Park is super high on my list. I don't know if I'll get to it until Great Adventure builds whatever they're building. I think that's the only thing that's really going to get me out there right now. Like if I went out to that area, I would probably, I'd prioritize it. I'd try to hit like, everything in that area. Hershey, Dorney, Great Adventure. And I don't think I feel like it would be a waste of a trip if I was then going to go out the next year to check out their new ride. Tower coaster could be a sleeper hit. Those spinning trains are nuts. Yeah, I agree. I just think it needs to be a more fulfilling layout. I think if you're like, like I said, it's like you're taking away the best part, which was the launch. How punchy that is. I don't know if the gimmick of spinning is going to make up for all of that. Like, I feel like if you're going to take away the launch, you need to add something else substantially, like a big layout, something. I just think it needs to be bigger than the one they pitched in the survey, and maybe it will be. I don't know. Could be, couldn't be. Happiness also runs well. I've heard Happiness, Ride to Happiness goes crazy. But when Mott goes extreme, like Voltron, it's a horror. Oh. The transfer station looks really short. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things. But yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm not going to get on Voltron for a while. It's probably my top bucket list ride. Probably won't for a while, but I should get on another very new, very large mock coaster soon. Well, maybe give me a little more insight, into that, how well it's doing. Whatever they add will not make up for the loss of Ka. The only thing that would have was the TT2 treatment, but then those launches were late. Yeah, I agree. It's like I love TT2. I like TT2 more than the original, but I still was like this. It's like Top Thrill 2 now has like 3 things that I really like. It's got like the rollback, pretty cool. It's like right in the middle. Then it's like you get the backwards launch and the spike. That's like really cool. It's like right in the middle still. And then you get the increased whip because of the increased seat height on like the top hat and the spirals. That's also really cool. So I have like 3 really cool middle of the 8 out of 10 moments. But it's like that launch. It was only one moment, but it was a 10. That thing was like the one moment was so much higher than those other things. So I still miss that launch. I like the ride better, but I still miss the launch. And in some cases, I would almost take a ride that has one moment that's better than a ton at a park like Cedar Point, because you can find a lot of those other moments, crazy airtime and things on other rides. So it's cool to have like one thing. I don't know, that's why I don't hate gimmicky rides. It's like usually you can, round out your experience by just riding other stuff. COD did not die for this. Just check Cedar Point's ride times, and Iron Dragon has the same line as TT2. I saw a thing earlier today, I think it was. Did not look like all of the rides were running at Cedar Point, so that could be a thing. But yeah, okay, I think I've caught up on the chat. So what we can do is potentially check out Little Planet Coaster and two semi-problematic things. Problematic thing number one. I need a mouse. And I think I have one, actually. Hold on. So the problem is I'm using the mouse for my computer. But I need a mouse on my Xbox for Planet Coaster. And some of you would be like, why don't you just use a controller? Have you tried playing like a simulator game that involves building roller coasters with a controller? Maybe you have. Doesn't work for me. Didn't go well. Bad time. Bad time. So let's see if this does anything. Okay, I think I need batteries. Okay, maybe this won't work. You know, maybe we're just hanging out. Or we just full commit. We switch over. We go full on Xbox mode. I forgot I unplugged the Xbox. Oh no. Oh no, we're in shambles. And the camera froze. Oh no. Oh gosh. Someone please. I use my Xbox controller on Planet Coaster. It's not bad. Yeah, if it's just like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Yeah. But I think once you go, I started Planet Coaster on the computer. I got really used to using like a keyboard and everything. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm working on trying to move everything to the Xbox. And pretty much all that is going to happen at this point is if the you're gonna need it. Dude, I need something, man. This is crazy. I thought I was over all the technical issues. They hadn't even begun. They hadn't. That was like nothing. This was child's play. Okay, we're almost there. The Xbox is also freaking out. Boom. Yeah, the Xbox is fully freaking out. It's like total freak out mode. And the camera's freaking out. Guys, how are we doing? What's going on? Tell each other your top 3 coasters and debate them or argue about them. I'm in shambles right now. Holy smokes. Awesome live stream. Dude, something. It's something. This is crazy. I think Planet Coaster is not in the cards today. What I do have. Oh, this could be the solution. Hold on. I might have a solution. At least the audio has been perfect the whole time. That's like the one saving grace is like even when I click over to the other screen, it's still the audio's working. So the issue, this light is so bright. What is going on? The issue we were having before, and the camera froze. Guys, pour a drink if you need one, because I sure do. Boom. Check that out. You get to see me trying to fix this live. I'm sick of clicking over. Sick of it. Can keep the chat going. That's the thing, guys. You are the last straw. You guys, you are the last line of defense. When all else fails, I need you guys to come through. Oh, we're in the dark. It's dark. The darkness. Call my channel mid-course crisis, Tay, for real. I don't like doing objective tops, but my rank. Oh, but I have my ranks in categories, as in I-305 beats everything. Everything is the category. Okay, what are we seeing? I-305, a.k.a. P305, a.k.a. Pantherian. That's got to be in my top 3 bucket list rides. Fury, Steel Vengeance, TT2. Very good. I think all 3 of those are in my top 5. I just don't really know the order. I-305. I don't really, yeah. Ooh, okay. Six Flags Great America 144. I see you. With the Maverick as the number 1. I respect that. I respect it. I love Maverick. That above Velocicoaster and Gwazi is kind of crazy to me. But I respect it. Maverick is a great choice. That thing rips. I would agree, Caden. I know I just said kind of wild to have Maverick as number 1. Last year at Coaster Mania, I did 2 night rides on it, and I was pretty convinced that was now my favorite coaster of all time. Velocicoaster and Gwazi, hot take, Velocicoaster is overrated. I agree, except for the fact that I don't at all. I think it's perfect. I think it's the perfect coaster. Number 1, dark coaster. Clearly, Dimitri. Clearly. Okay, so the backup option that we have at this very moment, I just got this. This is a wheel. I don't know if you can see it's a steering wheel. What we could do... Oh my gosh. What we could do... Holy smokes, I broke the computer. I broke it. Are we still going? Wow. It's crazy how fragile life is. And then you try to just switch programs on a PC and it's like, no, I give up. This is it. The end. I'm trying to launch American Truck Driving Simulator because I got it because I thought it would be funny. You know? Thought it would be funny. And I think that's what we might have to do because I don't have many games on this PC. Alt-Tab doesn't work. That's because I unplugged the keyboard and put it in the Xbox. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. It's all making sense. It's all part of my plan. Wow, guys, why do you even join these streams? Like, nothing happens here. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're almost back. I need to check the chat once before I just lose my mind. Maverick Knight is up there with Beast. Yeah. I was thinking Time Traveler was in your top 5 with how many times you wrote it. Dude. So that's my problem too. Who said it? Who said it perfectly? Jumpin' skiing. Yes. I don't like ranking for the sole reason of like I would objectively rank something differently than I just have fun, right? Like if I had more fun marathoning Time Traveler with Dimitri than most other coaster moments ever. Or things like night rides. Like do you now put that ride like Beast? I've never done Beast at night. But do you put it number 1 because you had a really good night ride? Or do you like, because now you're unfairly ranking it above a lot of things because everything is probably good at night, you know? So I agree with your sentiment. But the reason I say that is because Time Traveler, on the fun meter, that night we were just marathoning it, would be top 3 easy. That's why I like Lost Coaster. Oh, look, the camera. It did the thing. That's why I like Lost Coaster so much at Indiana Beach. Because that's like the one ride I can't stop laughing at. Like, because it's so ridiculous. It's such a ridiculous ride that I can't stop laughing whenever I ride Lost Coaster. So I agree. Ranking is kind of arbitrary. Sometimes. Find it more fun to debate best B&M hyper, best invert, than trying to rank everything. I agree. Best hyper, Shambhala. I wish I could say, guys, hey, drop a like because my camera keeps freezing. Just drop a like, because what in the world? What are we doing? Just drop a like, you know? Yeah, I wish I could say I've been on Shambhala. Montu's definitely my favorite. Invert. I'm a big fan of Banshee, though. Yeah, Caden. Big fan of Banshee. I think Banshee doesn't get the love it deserves. Although, I will say this. Unexpected invert that really actually impressed me a ton was Patriot at Worlds of Fun. Did not know that was so good. It's like smooth, forceful. It's got airtime, which is weird. Pretty weird. Sorry I'm so behind on the chat. I keep having to be IT for myself. Tier list is easier than my number. Hot take. Ugh. Oh, the front part of my chapstick fell out. That's why I didn't. I was trying to use some chapstick on one of the times that I'm about to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. Let's just keep checking the chat. There's also a favorite versus some sort of objective best coaster. Yeah, I do see people do that. Like I hear people doing like, I think Steel Vengeance is the best coaster I've been on. That being said, you know, I like blank even more than that. You know. So I agree with that. Roller coasters are subject. Oh, I'm skipping. Alpengeist over Montu. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I hope to get on Alpengeist soon, though. Someday, but not this day. Roller coasters are subjective to the rider, as music is subjective to the listener. That's what, yeah. I think just something that I have started to appreciate more is like good rides in general. Because I feel like there's some enthusiasts who like would never dare put a ride like Hagrid's in their top like 20 or 50, you know? And it's like, dude, that's one of my favorite coasters. It's just, I understand that it's not like a giga coaster trying to kill me. It's just a great family ride, and I can appreciate it for that. I don't have to like, you know, I don't have to always, nothing has to always be violently intense to be a good time. Absolute worst rides on Banshee last fall. Things shuffled so hard. Yeah, the last time I went on it, it was fine. But I've heard some people say it's on the sort of shuffly side of B&Ms. Whoa. Look at this. Whoa. I've heard that. I'll try to get on it again soon. Banshee is a front row ride. I think most inverts are. Hot take. I think maybe the most intense ones, like you might get a little more whip in the back. But for most of them, it's like you don't really get a view like you do on most coasters unless you sit in the front. You just earned a sub for that opinion. Alpengeist over Montu. Did we break the stream? The stream, that's my secret. The stream is always breaking. Thanks, Dimitri. When I rode Banshee, I had a scream at Magic Mountain Tier Shuffle. Wow. If you could teleport to a ride right now, what would it be? Yeah, as a favorite versus. Yeah, exactly. It's like Steel Vengeance is my favorite, but I'm in more of like a, Top Thrill 2 or Velocicoaster sort of mood right now. You know what I mean? I'm teleporting to Big Bear. I really need to do Big Bear again because I don't know if you saw my Dollywood video. It was actually, I think, my second least viewed video. Don't know why it's performing so bad. I think it's just because Dollywood is like a destination park, so you get a lot of creators doing videos on that. It's like how Disney has like an infinite amount of specifically Disney create. It's like those parks you can just get lost in the mix. But regardless, if you saw that Big Bear, I was in the back row, which I was geeked about. It was really great. I enjoyed it, and my onboard audio wasn't working. So, anywho, I was there right before it got finished. Unlucky. Big Bear? Yeah. What are they building, by the way? Do you guys know? Speaking of Big Bear, as I was in that queue for Big Bear, there's the huge building behind it. And I've heard things about the what is it called? That new water ride that they have where it's like a track in the water and it like tilts and leans and it has hydraulics and stuff. Crazy. Matthew, Ferris wheel 15. That's good. Are you of the Ferris family who found like of Mr. Ferris, Mr. Wheel? Or is this all a lie or persona? I don't know. Hello, sir. I saw this on my YouTube. Just dropped in quick to say you have excellent content. High quality and interesting. Have you ridden Wrath of Rakshasa yet? Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. Try to make good content. I have. I did go to the media day for Rakshasa. If you check that video out, it was from June, May, April, sometime this year. I think it was May. That's where I kind of give my in-depth review and thoughts on Rakshasa. But even if you check out the Great America video I uploaded a little over a week ago, I also go not in depth. I also cover it lightly there. I like it. It's a good ride. Really good drop. 95-degree short drop. Pretty good. The underflip situation that it's got, like that inversion where it's like a 0G roll into like another 90 degrees into the turn. That's really cool too. Big fan of that. It doesn't ride the smoothest, and I prefer Yukon Striker because I think my favorite part about the dives is like the sheer size of the drop and like how strong the forces are. I don't really need it to be like the craziest dynamic like looping coaster. I'd rather, get that from an invert or something. Sorry, I'm behind, guys. I'm behind. Velocity, what's up? Benidorm. I think that shuffle that people talk about on B&M's happening when the train isn't running. It's not running fast enough. The one I worked on shuffled a lot during morning runs. Later in the day, it ran well. I think it's still just, oh, look, it died again. I think it's still very much ride to ride because maybe this is a bad example because this isn't a new B&M, but Diamondback. That thing I feel like shuffles harder the hotter it's running. I still enjoy it more when it's running that hot because the airtime gets even crazier. The only newer B&M I've done that had like that shuffle, because I haven't done many new B&Ms, was Rakshasa. And I don't know, the second when we rode it again this last trip, it was running smoother and faster because it was cold on the media day, and it wasn't cycling fast because all the media stuff. Sorry guys, I'm so behind. I'm gonna try and cook through these. Just recently got my 1,000th ride on Mako. Velocity, you're insane. Better than Velocicoaster. I haven't done Mako, so I can't really speak. But Velocicoaster is insane. I'm just trying to like get through these fast, and then the camera dies. Super cool setting though. Didn't realize OBS had like a full-on like studio mode, so you can like run the full program in a preview window. So I can at least like reset this, without showing you guys behind the scenes every time. Okay, while the camera, oh, wow. I was going to speed run through the chat and it happened again. This is insane. Make sure to drop a like if you get frustrated with technology on a daily basis as well. This is my life. This is my hell. I'm just trapped here. We're all here together, but this is insane, actually. I'm impressed at how bad the situation is at the moment. Okay, speedrun. 1,000 rides. Mako. I love Mako. I thought the Dollywood vlog was good. Thanks, Six Flags Great America. Okay, Corkscrew Caden. It might be some flying theater or something. That'd be cool. Flying theater looks really cool. Big fan of those. I don't know if I'd want it to. I guess it's Hershey, not SeaWorld. So why would they do a 360 one like SeaWorld got? Okay. Velocity rides. Me too. Mr. Wheel. Mr. Wheel is my father. Mr. Wheel! Mr. Ferris. The Ferris wheel guy. Okay. Mission Bermudes. Yeah, Mission Bermudas is the mock, like, watery, dark, like, it's not a dark ride, but it has, like, a system like that, but it's in the water, and it's a coaster. It's cool. Okay. Mr. Ferris wheel. Sorry I didn't see that vid yet. It's fine, man. Just check it out when you got time. It's pretty cool. Wrath was running so weak on media day. I was the second train in the rain. On the second train in the rain. Wow, it hauls now. Yeah, it's way faster. Is Dollywood where you get the cinnamon bread, Tay? It is, along with Silver Dollar City, although we didn't get it at Silver Dollar City, which I don't understand. Ask Dimitri why we didn't get it. I have no idea. Too busy marathoning Time Traveler, I suppose. My foot just got wet. Okay, we did inverts. What about B&M Hypers? I heard Shambhala, I heard Raging Bull, and I heard Diamondback mentioned this fine day. I would go, in the ones I've done, I would go Raging Bull and Diamondback. They're like, I need to ride Diamondback this year because Raging Bull is ahead of it right now, but recency bias is a thing for me, so I don't know which one to put up. Those are at the top. Then I'd probably go Behemoth and Intimidator, or I guess Thunder Striker at Carowinds. Those are the only ones I've done, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I've heard it's a must, but you can get it at Silver Dollar City and Kentucky Kingdom. What I heard is Kentucky Kingdom's cinnamon bread is not of the caliber that Silver Dollar City and Dollywood have. Y'all were talking. Listen, Dimitri, you and Justin were talking about they were reheating it. Okay. Just look at me. Talking about reheating it. Okay. At Dollywood, they were tossing the dough in front of me live. So I don't want to hear about like it's everywhere, you know. It's not. It's not a thing of beauty like it is at Silver Dollar City and Dollywood. I don't know. I just really like cinnamon bread. I like when dives have layouts, Caden. I agree. That's why I like UConn. I just like, I still like the scale, the size, like the bigness is what makes them the coolest to me. And then you have to have a good layout afterwards. But it's like Rakshasa just has a good layout. It doesn't have the size and the power and the scale. Diamondback in the same situation had zero shuffle. It had zero shuffle? Diamondback is my number one B&M hyper. I can go there. Six Flags over Georgia Goliath or Diamondback. Are you overloading your video card? I think so, man. This is an older, there's some older components up in this computer, but it's okay, you know? I also think my camera is trying to feed it a 4K signal, even though I keep telling it to do 1080. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on there. Couldn't tell you. Regret not getting an SDC. Velocity. If you like Mako, you'd love Diamondback. Really need to get on it. Looks fun. It's like a copy of Mako. It was trash at Kentucky Kingdom. Yeah, Dimitri, that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to go Dollywood or SDC. Keeping something out of the recipe. Nitro is worse than Intimidator and Thunder Striker. Worse. Did you mean that? That sounds pretty hot to me because Intimidator didn't surprise, like it didn't shock me. It was just good. There was like half decent floater on the first Camelbacks, and then it trimmed hard, so the end wasn't great. Like it just was fine. I love how it was a splashdown. Mako was originally gonna, but due to budget constraints, it never happened. Oh, look, I'm frozen again. I'm gonna keep reading so I can catch up finally. Got to zoom in to show the disappointment. I like the old restraints on dives. I agree. I don't agree with that for every model. Like, I think wings are better because of the vests. I think they'd be worse with the OG restraints. And I go back and forth on, like, Banshee. I think that it works well for those intense rides where you're not slamming your head. But for dives where it's typically not as headbangy, yeah, I could go there. You get the airtime on the drop. I like Shikra a lot because of that. Okay, come on. Come on. We're almost back, guys. Then we can go drive some trucks, I suppose. Oh, sweet. Okay. The camera, like, really died again. Yeah. Okay. Let's unplug this. Let's unplug this. Oh. Whoa. Are we good? My monitor turned off. Something's getting overloaded, I'll tell you that. Holy. Sorry, I'll read the chat in a minute. I'm like hard restarting a lot of things right now. I don't think this is gonna stick around on the channel, guys. I don't think this is something you're gonna be able to come back to, because this is not the most terribly engaging production I've gathered. From what I've gathered. Where was I? Diamondback is running much better this year than last year. That's good. I like the old restraints on dives. Yep. I like Yukon's layout with the trains and restraints. Yeah, like 10 wide, like Griffin with the old restraints. I agree. That would be the perfect dive. I still think Yukon is darn near the perfect dive, but that would be the perfect dive. Mako would be cool with the splashdown. I know. I wish it had it. Nitro is definitely better. So jealous you got to ride the racing mountain ride at Pigeon Forge. Dang. Wow. The RDJ coaster. Paulie T. Hey, Paul. Yo, you got to call me. We got to figure out this trip, man. I got stapled both times I rode Nitro. I like Thunderstriker a lot. You can just sit in your seat and chill. Yeah, not everything has to be crazy. Windows 95, close. Windows Vista, I'm close. But not quite. Not quite 95. Computer's about to blow. Lukewarm take. Storm Runner is better than Accelerator. I can't speak. I haven't been on either of them. Can't talk. I can't say anything. I'm doing dial-up. Did you guys see dial-up is finally, they're ending dial-up? Holy smokes. It's been like 30 years. Dial-up's done. Dial-up is older than me. They're shutting her down this year. It's the end. If you're still using dial-up, make sure to make the switch. Tay, it's so much fun. I think it's my favorite mountain coaster. I just wish it had more theming. So I've never done a mountain coaster. And I want to. Okay, let's go. This is going to get funky. Let me make sure I'm not going to reveal trade secrets here. Like my login to YouTube. Let's not do that. No. Okay, we got 19 people. Guys, I'm turning on the desktop audio. I'm keeping it low. I'm going to turn off the music in the game. You got to tell me if this gets overwhelming. Someone's got to say something. Okay. Desktop. What does it look like? What do we see? Do we see the game? Do we see me? I can't see OBS anymore, so I genuinely have no idea what things are looking like. But welcome. Yeah, this looks good, right? I'm just going to keep it up on my phone so that I can see when the camera inevitably freezes. Because that's bound to happen. And I can see chat this way. So welcome to American Truck Driver Sim. Did not plan on this being what we would be doing here. We are simply here. Oh yeah, let me make sure the music is off. Music should be good. So I got this game because I thought it would be funny to have. I thought driving trucks is funny. Like, it's like throwing a podcast and just drive a truck, you know? I'm not a truck driver. I don't pretend to be. So I don't know what's going on here. I just got this game. It was on sale recently. I thought it would be funny. Looks great. Dial up. They're fun. Joined late. Sorry if I missed it, but any discussion about Michigan's adventure rumors? No. Are there rumors? Are there rumblings? Oh gosh. Listed below are currently missing. Why is it currently missing? It's plugged in. It's not plugged in. Hey, I've never played this. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Forgot the wheel had to be plugged into the wall. Didn't realize that. You see that? You see the wheel spinning around? You see that? It's good so far. Any thoughts? Or sorry, looks great. I saw AOL was ending dial-up, and my mom thought it was already gone. I can't believe it's not been gone. How has it not been gone? I love Lawnmower Simulator. I haven't done like many of these simulator sort of things. What I have done is Pressure Washing Simulator. That was on Game Pass for a while, or like the free version of Game Pass. Haven't played in a while. I did see Jason McClure at Michigan's Adventure on Sunday. Wow. Why do you have a wheel? I originally got it for a similar game, actually. I like these mundane sort of games. Let's get a job. Am I frozen? I can't tell when I'm frozen. I'm not frozen. Okay. I only have the base game, which only has like this area. I would have to pay more money to get these areas. So we want a long haul job. Does it not say the distance? I swear I thought it did. Totally thought it did. Route length, yeah. Route time, route duration, route length. What? Oh, route length. Guys, help. I'm confused. High, low. It goes high to low. Does it not say? Am I supposed to? Aha. Okay, sorry. We're good. We're not frozen. Yes, I love Power Wash Simulator. Why do you have a wheel? Yeah, it was for a taxi game. Not frozen. Nope, you're good. Shivering Timbers got so rough this year since opening. So much smoother. And this is going to be a test of how good of a driver I am. Yeah, man. This will be something. Okay, so this means we start high. 5 hours. All right, we're doing this one. I don't know how to start it. Oh, we just click it twice. Okay. Holy smokes. I don't know what's going on. So we got a truck. I have pedals. And oh my gosh. What were the controls? I added controls. Okay. So I can look to the sides. I have blinkers. Start is... I don't know how to start my truck. Oh, I started the truck. Okay. It would be cool if you could just go to Magic Mountain in a truck driving simulator. I wish. High means longer, lower means shorter. I'm in like super automatic. Oh, you're talking about the sorting. Should drive past Magic Mountain. You're frozen. Oh, great. Okay, so this is the problem. The problem is you guys have to watch me leave this. Go back here. Like, you get to see the whole behind the scenes now. And look at that. Yo. Oh, no. Okay, this is going to be a lot to manage. This is like I'm gathering. I'm learning. I'm realizing how many layers deep we are. Amazing frozen screen. I know. Come on. Okay, back to the desktop. Boom, boom. Yeah, I know the E button is, but I mapped everything. To my wheel. So let's just get going. I have no audio. This is great. We're just going, man. We're just going to do a little road tripping. Make sure to use your blinkers on turns. Might grab a little Jim Beam for the road, you know. Got to make sure we're looking both ways before you cross the street. What are we towing? What are we looking at right now? Oh, wow. Look at that. Double trailer. I've never done a double trailer. This will be good. Was I using my blinker? I was not. Okay. Just let me know the next time we freeze. Someone tell me. I'm not even looking to the left. Holy smokes. So we got to turn this puppy wide. Look at that. Stop signs. Always obey. We're not looking for the train, though. I'm using my right hand currently, so I can't. I don't really want to reach over to my look side. But yeah, man, we're just driving up in SoCal right now. We're doing looks like some metal pipes in the back. I don't really remember. What button did I do? What button did I assign? Was it this? Yeah, okay. Oh, stop sign. 10 and 2, officer. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember where I put everything. All the buttons. Long Beach. Just tell me if I freeze. Someone tell me if I freeze. You have to treat this like in real life driving. I will do my best. I'm taking up 2 lanes. It is exactly how I drive in real life. We're not on the open road at all. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I don't think I could hit it if I tried. Guys, let's keep talking coasters, though. I saw... Oh, swerving. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat while I'm doing this delivery. Give me a moment. Jeff. Little left lane merge there. Yeah, Shivering Timbers has gotten pretty darn bad this year. The thing is, the first part... I'm going to do a little blinker over here. Make sure we're good. Is this a turn only or something? And then we got this guy hogging the whole intersection going, what is happening over here? You know? Like, what are we doing over here? Yeah, Shivering Timbers is a lot worse than it had, it even was at the beginning of the year. The worst part is definitely the end. The front half is still pretty good with the retrack. People feel a certain type of way about that. But it's fine. Anything you run into will damage the truck. I don't know why they moved up like these guys were moving. Is there like a way station over here? Was there an accident? Right? Like, they're all just going left. They're all going to the hotel. Every single one of them. Oh, green. I was going to ask about the laws in California for turning on red. I thought it was always acceptable, and then I went somewhere where it wasn't, and now I trust no one. Rebar? You think I got rebar? That explains my braking distance. Anything you run into will damage the truck. It's the rebar for the footers of Great Adventure. Yes! What color? Oh, what coaster would you teleport to right now if you could? It's like dusk. It's like dusk over here. What I want like a dusk ride on. I would do the... Oh. I was in the left of the 2 lanes, and I surely just would have crushed whoever was in the next several lanes to the right of me. But we persevere. Yeah. We got a Jeep coming up on the left. Merge left. Okay. 4 hours, 50 minutes. We're getting on the highway, so things should chill out a little bit. Is it too dark? It looks like it's getting dark. See, this is what you have to manage as a truck driver. I don't know which way is brighter. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I need to check. Hold on. Hold on, guys. That should be brighter. That's brighter. Okay, are we good? Are we safe? Foot on the pedal. Feet are back on the pedals. A lot of Jeeps on the road. Sorry I had to stand up, get up, mess with some stuff. I think we're good. The bed means sleep. I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak, man. Driving a truck. And aren't truckers only allowed to do like 8-hour, 9-hour, 10-hour shifts or something like that? 12-hour shifts? This is a 5.5 hour, 5-hour trip. I'm good. Don't worry about me sleeping. You don't have to worry about me. I appreciate it. I'm speeding. Not right now. I had a key for cruise control. I did, and I forgot it. Like, I set it on the wheel. I'm going 10 over. Do we think that's fine? That's probably fine. The crazy thing is I haven't had my foot on the gas for a minute. We just weigh so much that even just that slight decline on the ramp. Oh, it's 55 now. We're good. Oh, exit. What's your favorite flat ride? S&S Screaming Swings. Absolutely. My gosh. Put me on a screaming swing any day, man. Although my major this guy's about to rear end me. Holy smokes. Ooh, that guy? I'm about to brake check him. Watch this. A lot of 3 Jeeps. Unless this is like a Maybach or something, but I don't think it is. My bad. He was just annoying me. I'm not a road ragey person in real life, so I just kind of have to do this. You have to treat it like in real life driving. Nope. Okay, sorry, my bad. Blinker. Ooh, he's go. Oh, I thought we were gonna hit him. Blinker back on. We're going over. Assert. Be assertive. That's what they say. Be assertive in your driving. The Michigan left. Love me a Michigan left. Wish I had me some in this game. Actually, I don't think my truck could handle a Michigan left in this game. Okay. Oh, geez. I'm frozen. How long? I wonder how long that's been. We got the Google Maps car on the left. Check it out. Hold on. I'll pause. But check this out. I think. Oh, rumble strip. Okay, how do I pause? That's hazards. Okay, sorry, didn't know I was frozen. My bad. My bad, crew. Taking care of it. So you get to see me do this live again. Think we're good. Boom, we're here. And like that, we're back. Oh, shoot. Look at that. If you use the keys, look how twitchy that is. Oh, shoot. We're good. Don't joke about driving, guys. It's not funny. Really trying to pay attention to the lines right now. Gonna try and get on the line. Sorry. I was trying. Oh, 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. I was really trying to he didn't even use his blinker. I'm not adhering to his silly laws. I was just trying to show you how powerful. Did I freeze again? Drop a like if I froze. Gosh dang. Did I freeze? I froze. Nice. You just get to see the BTS of this whole getup. Yeah, I'm definitely oh, sorry. I thought you guys were on thought you guys were on another screen. I'm bad. Thought you guys were over here. But you were not. Can a man drive a truck? Right. Let's back it up real quick. Wow, the routing you passed Knott's Berry Farms. What do you have in those? US KMG XXL. Do they have those in US KMG? What? Whatever model Demon Drop is a close second. Yeah, I do need to get on. What are those? The first generation Intamin drop towers? Is that what they're called? Definitely need to do that. Best airtime at Dorney for a while. Falcon's Flight is goated. Falcon's Flight. Ooh, I do love me some Falcon's Flight. Guys, am I frozen again? No, I'm not. Okay. I'm sorry. My monitoring situation is horrible. Like, I can't see myself in the app when I'm playing this game. That's why you need multiple monitors to stream, I guess. Yeah, I hope to get on one of those before they're all gone, for sure. Falcon's Flight is great. That's probably my next best thing behind the Scream and Swings, honestly. What's the name of this game? Windsor, Ontario Bird Stream. I'll subscribe to you right now if that is a true name. If you are doing streams of birds in Ontario, in Windsor, which is just a hop over the pond from Michigan, I'll subscribe right now. Don't do that. You'll flip. Froze. Yep. Not yet frozen. Cool. I think we're good. We're caught up. We're back. 17 of us. What's up, Ontario Bird Person? Sorry I didn't answer your question. I was so infatuated by your name. This is American Truck Driving Simulator. Although I do believe there is a European version, if that's more your speed. Speaking of speed, 58 on a 55. We're doing fine. Check this out. We got some little sweet treat that can't be beat. Got the flight deck glass. This had a big square of ice in it. That isn't all Jim Beam honey, but some of it is. You know what I mean? All right, got to turn on the blinker. I just went into like full on reflex mode. San Diego discovered. Welcome, fellas, ladies as well, if you're here. My audience percentage is like 1.2% ladies. So if we're playing an odds game, if Darlene left, that's probably back down to 0. So, fellas, welcome to San Diego. Yeah, gonna try to not break all the laws while we're here, but we'll do some for sure. Yeah, this is a heavy load, man, because it's like I'm like whenever we go down a hill. Hold on. Need to figure out the cruise control situation because this is kind of getting ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Am I frozen? I have to wave occasionally. I'm frozen. Nice. Good. Well, this is nice. This just gives us a moment to chat, kind of catch up, you know, figure out how things are going. Guys, I promise by the time the off season rolls around and streams will probably be more regular because what else am I going to do? I will have the tech narrowed down. I literally think we have it all figured out. I genuinely do. With the sole exception of, I think like my video card is just getting overloaded or something. Like I'm pretty sure that's what we're dealing with. Old PC, not old PC, old capture card, something. Make sure to drop a like if you two are drinking Jimmy Bean honey while driving a truck. Anyway, I don't encourage that in real life. I hope that's obvious. We're going. What's up? Yeah, boys channel is birds outside, low key, kind of cute. Yeah, man. That's like the type of stuff I'll put on for my cat. We'll put on the some cat TV. Am I supposed to exit here or just am I supposed to exit? Was that the exit? See, it has like the merge right thing, but that was clearly not my exit. We're kind of we're just kind of owning the right 2 lanes. That's kind of my territory at the moment. Maybe more than that. Live stream birds, JB Honey's delish. Yeah, sometimes the Jack Daniels isn't quite in the budget, but sometimes Jimmy Bean, the honey makes up. Honey makes up. I appreciate it. Stop. Oh, is this my exit? Now it's saying merge left. It just told me to merge right, so I'm kind of confused here. You know, kind of fused. You froze again? Holy crap, guys! Oh my gosh, my truck. Oh my gosh! Please don't leave. Please don't leave the stream. We're coming back. I didn't realize I was still in the full screen. I didn't realize I was in that. Shoot. I was in the game for a bit. I was in the game. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. I was in here the whole time. You guys didn't even see it. Sorry, you've got your drink. You froze again. Dude, this is like sensory overload right now. Did I even... Oh. Okay, I did. You all can see the game. You can see me. Neither is frozen, correct? Can we get a amen in the chat if that's true? Speed limit 65. Not for me. I'm a truck. But hey, drop your hot, controversial roller coaster opinions in the chat. The reason I say this is many moons ago, if you are an OG subscriber, back in like probably the first 300 subscribers or so, I was so confident in myself that I was like, yeah, I'll probably hit 1,000 subscribers very soon. Not true. That was not true. I hit 1,000 early this year. I expected to last year, which I appreciate. Don't get me wrong. Thank you guys. That being said, no rumble strip over here because you can feel it in the wheel. It starts shaking. I did a poll and I was like, hey, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, do you guys want me to see or to do a generic Q&A video, which is generic? Who wants that? Or I could start a new series called Reacting to your roller coaster and amusement park hot takes, which I think is cool. Like, I think that's a cool way to do it because you're then getting more engaged with the audience. I think doing like Q&As and stuff like that semi-habitually will only help. Like, it only grows the community. I froze. I froze. Oh my gosh. That being said, I did a Q&A. Sorry, because I did a Q&A because at the time, I was a little pressed for time. I was just starting to hit the first parks of this. I was just starting to hit the parks like right when they opened, like Michigan's Adventure and Indiana Beach and stuff. So I was like a Q&A is a good, I'll just throw that in because I just hit 1,000. Didn't realize just because you have 1,000 subscribers does not mean you're going to get 1,000 questions. Like, it doesn't mean you're going to get 100. It means you're going to get like 12. So I think in that moment, I was like, okay, maybe I'll do Q&As down the line for now, but I'm not going to do something like reacting to your hot takes, stuff like that, until I have like 10 times this audience. Because I didn't realize not how difficult it was to engage, but like I was becoming skeptical at the idea of like creating a series that I would do like monthly or bi-monthly or 4 times a year or something. I was like, that's not going to work right now with the audience size we're dealing with. So kind of put that one on the back burner. But since we did that, what are your guys' roller coaster hot takes? My hot take is that this light is just too bright. Whoa. Just too bright. Look at that. This works because it's becoming nighttime in the truck game. You know? Can I do a question already? Do you script everything you tell in your videos, or is it just or just tell what comes up in your mind? It is all the latter. It is all in the moment. The only scripting or like that sort of thing is like, I might not know. Like, for example, the Valley Fair video I just did. I knew nothing about the Ron Horst Corporation, which actually apparently a dude just commented on my video is actually the group that built the park in general. I had no idea who they were, what they did. I didn't know they built the first roller coaster there. So it was like, I will usually just talk, and most of the information I have is in my head because I'm a nerd. Like all the Excalibur stuff, Wild Thing stuff, like all of that off the dome. But what was that ride? High Roller. I didn't know anything about. So I pulled up the wiki page or the RCDB page and just kind of glazed over that so then I could talk about it. A cut that I didn't actually include of that video or that sequence, I like actually was on my phone. I was like, I don't know anything about High Roller, but this page says it was built by the Ron Horse Corporation, all that stuff. I would have kept that one in, except then I got interrupted by the party car and it just got chaotic really fast. But I'll do that sort of thing. Like I'll maybe double check some info, or I think like my Kentucky Kingdom video last year, similar thing. It's like I wanted to make sure that I was getting all the facts right about the story I was telling. So I would take breaks and like look things up to make sure I'm telling the truth, you know? Whoa. I think I skipped a few. Stop at SeaWorld, do a quick lap on Manta. Facts. Goliath at Six Flags New England was a car crash, but in the best possible way. Holy smokes. I thought I was like caught up, sort of. I was not. Bat and Adventure Express at night are just as good as the Beast at night. Bat is just crazy in general. So yeah, at night I would believe that would be nuts. Yeah, so Benidorm, that's the answer to your question. Is it like fire? Oh, I'm frozen. Check it out. Is it fire coasters or is it like fire? Like that's fire. Fire? Is there FYE in it? It has nothing to do with fire. I always read it as if it was like a play on fire. Maybe not. Maybe not. What's up, man? Having a good night. We're out here driving trucks momentarily. I'm just Oh. Okay. The camera might be doing the thing where it really doesn't want to connect. Yeah, it's doing that thing. Okay. We're driving trucks, playing games. FYE's up in here. Yo, yo, yo. Michigan's Adventure Corkscrew over Cedar Point Corkscrew. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, you don't get the airtime hill in the loop, but it also doesn't kill you. Doesn't try to end everything as you ride, you know? Cam link, please. Okay. Sorry, we're back. Don't know why. My hottest take is that Mystic Timbers is wildly overrated. See, I disagreed until the first time I did Mystic Timbers, I loved it. It was like, I think it was just running a bit better. It was faster and smoother, like 5 years ago as opposed to last year. This last time it was a little rougher. I still like the low to the ground speed and all the airtime pops, but they're all just pops. And I was like, it starts to kind of get repetitive, actually, you know? So Mystic Timbers is definitely like my second GCI, I still think. But Thunderhead at Dollywood, I suddenly like way more because it's running great and it's just more dynamic. It has hills, it has high turns, elevation change. It's doing a lot more. Mystic Timbers, it's like once it started doing like the low airtime hop thing, I was like, okay, it's just kind of doing this indefinitely now. You know? Ever thought about going to Hollywood Horror Nights? I have, and I'm frozen again. Look at that. I will never catch up to the chat ever again. Just not in the cards, apparently. Because every time, here's what happens. Every time this freezes, I have to go into my video capture source, change it off of this camera, unplug the camera, plug it back in, change the source back once it recognizes the source. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I've thought about Hollywood Horror Nights, just haven't made it out. I haven't gone to Universal enough. Like, I would want my next visit just to be a visit during like the normal year, just to cover everything. And then I can focus on events and stuff after that. I don't want my first visits on camera to be during a very hyped event, because then it would get a little like, you know, conflict of interest. I wouldn't feel like I can cover the park and the event both in their entirety. Grizzly, Thunderhead, Ghost Rider over Mystic Timbers. Yeah, I haven't done Grizzly. Haven't done Ghost Rider, but I'm sure I would put it above based on what I've seen. I'm frozen again. Guess what? Frozen John talking. All right. Nice. Thanks for your answer. Keep going like you do now. Thanks. Nice. Have fun. I'll be there Saturday night for Kings Island. Yep. FYE. Okay. Hey, Josh. Hey, Tay. About to hop over to Tower Topics Live. See you there. Keep up the great videos. Make sure to go check that out, I guess, guys, once this live is done. I don't know how much more I have in me. X-Flight over Thunderbird. Disagree, but not impressed with Mystic Timbers. Oh, it's a good coaster, not gonna lie. Not rough at all, just absolutely unremarkable. X-Flight over Gatekeeper. I can go there. Loved X-Flight. Thunderhead is way better. Hollywood Horror Nights is so fun. Low-key changed my life. Went on a whim. Gone back every year. It's gonna be weird without Rip Ride Rocket. Yeah. I was thinking about trying to find like a $90, you know, Spirit flight or something down. Try and check out Rip Ride Rocket, but it's like I can't do that for every ride that's about to close. And I would love to have covered it on the channel. But at the same time, I have ridden Rip Ride Rocket. I did it like 4 years ago or something. So experientially, I'm good. And I can't go out of my way to fly halfway across the country every time something's about to close. So that one I just kind of had to bite the bullet on that one. Had too many weak Thunderbird rides, and X-Flight is more intense, in my opinion. Give the Spirit credit soon, because they're about to be zimmed. Gonna miss Rocket. Yeah, I did really like Rocket. Like, I don't agree with all the hate. It's not the smoothest ride, but like back row, you would be hopping off all of the mid courses constantly. It was just a fun ride. Like the onboard audio, the non-inverting loop. I'm gonna freak out, dude. Anyone have any opinions, recommendations on things I can do in the immediate now sort of timeline to not make my whatever it is, image process, whatever it is, prevent that from overloading every single 3 minutes? I can't even think. Losing my mind. Oh, pain. Yeah, so enjoy your time here on the stream because I can't keep this one around. There's too much technical happening here. Thunderhead is way better. I'm going to miss Rocket. I've always enjoyed it. I'm ready for Rocket to go. It's a shell of what it used to be. Viper, American Eagle are better than Goliath. Yeah, no. I haven't done American Eagle, so I can't actually speak to that, Caden. I really enjoyed Viper. It was one of, probably in general, one of the most surprising rides I've ever been on because it's just like a small scale Woody, right? Like it's not a big coaster, and it just impressed me in every front. But, oh my gosh. What do you guys think about no face cam and just driving a truck? What do you guys think about that? I guess we'll hop back in the truck either way. But to the whole Thunderbird thing, I don't know, man. Like, X-Flight was great. It was smooth. I can get behind X-Flight, but I don't think I can put it above Thunderbird. Thunderbird, for me, was just as intense as X-Flight, but it has a launch. And it has a good launch. That was a good launch. Okay, someone's got to tell me when I inevitably freeze, and I think I'm just going to kill the face cam at that point. But we're driving. Oh, my camera's all sort of wonky. There we go. Back on the road. I'm trying to read chat. Let me just grab my phone while I'm driving. Turn off the The thing is, the preview is like what's letting me save myself. Like the fact that I have this box over here is what's saving me. But I guess I'll do it. There we go. We'll do that. I just won't even know what's happening though. So if something goes wrong, someone tell me. Turn down the quality. I don't think it's the stream quality. It's the amount of video feed going from my camera to the computer, which I've set it to 1080 on the camera. I've turned off my log shooting. I've turned off 10-bit. It's on like the lowest megabytes per second possible. But I think it's still just reading straight to the computer to 4K for some reason. So I don't know. Michigan's Adventure, not a hot take, wishful thinking. Michigan's Adventure closes early to start construction. Maybe turn off preview. Rip Ride is fun. Either a ride installation or park lighting. Viper's an airtime machine. Thunderbird owns. Haven't been to Great America yet. Someone who tangentially works in the logistics industry, IT. Did you guys ever try the VR headsets on coasters? No, I didn't. Oh, no, he's a distracted driver. It's wild to see two worlds collide. Yeah, I think the thing is, I froze. No, I didn't. I was just very still. I did it. SeaWorld seems to stick around longer when your camera is small on the game. Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's choking up the worst. I agree. I think it was when it was previewed and large. I still think it's like an input issue. Who was it? Jumpin' Skiing, though. Was that who was talking? No, it was Jeff. Oh, we got traffic coming up. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Because I can't. And that's just how it is. Jeff. I think that's wishful thinking, man. Let's just pass him on the shoulder. We still got like an hour 45 in this drive, you know? And look, it's just trucks up there. It's just semis slowing us down. And, oh my gosh. Wait, I'm going over the speed limit? What is going on? Is this a construction zone? It is. It is. Let's still pass them. Let's pass them all. Wait, the speed limit doesn't... The speed limit doesn't go red when I'm on the shoulder. Oh my gosh. Am I frozen? Drop a like if I'm frozen. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to pause the game. We're going to fix the face. And we're just going to kind of weasel back in here. Boom! Oh my gosh, the setup was insane, wasn't it? Yeah, look at this. Look at me just frozen in time right there. So what I have to do is I go to this, change it here. In the meantime, I unplug that. Then I plug it back in. Turn your headlights on? How? How? Okay, we're back. All right. Headlights. Oh, that's a button I didn't know. I just want low beams, right? Wipers, indicators, light modes. So I think I already have it programmed. Let's give it a shot. Headlight on. Turn your headlights on. Okay, yeah, frozen. Frozen, dude. You're a champ for this stream. I'm not. This is just the world we live in. But we're going. Ooh, okay. Lights. Look at that. Headlights. We're good. And we're going. We're back on the road, the open road. I haven't even had my... This is a so here's the thing. I actually thought I was acquiring from Canada's Wonderland's online shop. I froze. I'm going to lose my marbs. Lose the marbs. Guys. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I don't even know. I thought I was buying old-fashioned shot glasses because they actually named their sort of rustic-looking shot glasses old-fashioned shot glasses. I did not realize... Oh, we almost sideswiped. Did we? Blinker. Did not realize they also sold old-fashioned glasses. Oh, I got the high beams too. So I actually thought I was getting the old-fashioned shot glasses. I was getting old-fashioned glasses. If this guy cuts me off, I think I'm just gonna rear end him. It's in like a, what's that, a CLA? Just a Cadillac? I don't even know what they're called. I don't know what they call them these days. 64. Have we gotten a speeding ticket? Drop a like if I got a speeding ticket. And I froze, didn't I? Guys. I think we do this one. We catch up on the chat. I think we do this one and we catch up on the chat on the face cam. And I think I ditch the face cam, right? I think that's the play. I think the only thing we can do at this point is ditch it. Right? So let's catch it up. There you go. You guys saw the BTS, the behind the scenes, the big bahamba. Turn your headlights on. Nick. Very cool. I did. Oh yeah, Iron Dragon had the whatchamacallit, the VR headset stuff. I didn't. I think I was really close to being able to do Kraken at SeaWorld when it was. But I didn't. Yeah, Kraken. Just do a nice pose and let it stay frozen. I fought with the headset. Dad felt like he was going to get sick. I believe it. It's like if you have any sort of latency whatsoever, it's like it's game over. And I think like the headsets weren't like tracking where the ride was and playing accordingly. It just had a set program. So if the ride ran really hot or cold, it would literally like desync. And that's bad when like you have no vision outside of it. Honestly, I think Dorney is just as good as Great Adventure. At this point, probably. So I haven't done either of those. But when I was at Valley Fair, Dimitri was saying, and a few people in the comments of my Valley Fair video too said that it like how nice and clean and well kept that park is, even though it's small, is very akin to Dorney. So if Dorney is in that category of, just very friendly, nice, maintained parks, I like that better a lot of times. Like that experience is better. Like Valley Fair was one of the most fun parks we went to on this trip, and I went to like 6 or 7. I put Valley Fair above most. Chris Sneed, John, you scoundrel. I was at Lost Island with you, and I was too shy to say hi, but I love your stuff. Your style, so unique and fresh. Thank you, Chris. If you ever see me again, feel free to say hi. I don't bite. I can be socially strange, awkward even, but we make it work. Feel free to say hi. Love the vlog and your style. Keep it up. Great work. Thank you, Moose Boys. Jeff, Michigan's Adventure Home Parkers. That's me. He's talking to me. What route are you going for next year's season pass? Oh, you're doing Prestige through Great America. I think I'm going to do Prestige through Cedar Point. Great America's a little closer, but I get to Cedar Point a lot more. Like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times 2 to 4 probably times a year, and Great America I've never actually gone more than once in a season, which is crazy because it's only like 3 hours from me. I've always wondered why the VR headsets didn't last long. Wait longer in line and they had to clean them. Yeah, I think it's both of those things. I think it destroyed operations. I saw things about Kraken like it was like it went from like 2.5 to 3 minute ops to like 9-minute dispatches sort of thing. I think the nature of the tech they would have to replace or repair at some point, because it was a huge push from them and from Samsung. It was like during that time when like they had just started doing that phone VR stuff. It was like the Galaxy S7 or S8 or something. So as soon as they came out with like the next phone or two, it's like that wouldn't be compatible with those existing headsets. So they would have to completely get new. Like I'm sure Samsung would fund it, but I can't imagine that would be anything other than a logistical nightmare, to be updating those headsets and stuff as those phones die from, doing stuff all day. Oh, I can't even switch it here anymore. You just get to see frozen me. And then you get to see this. See, this is the part. This is when not having preview mode is going to get a little strange. Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like right now you think they're Six Flags and stuff are hard pressed for workers. It's like imagine needing 8 extra ride ops just to clean headsets. I feel like that was a limit. I'm about to lose it. What I could try? No, I can't even. I don't even have a USB-C cable that works. That's why I can't do that. Yeah, I think like those had a shelf life the moment they came out with them, and the parks knew it. They probably got like paid, or Samsung did it for very cheap or something to promote the Gear VR. I don't know. How do you feel about them dropping Snoopy? I'm very upset. I agree. Like the thing is, I watched Looney Tunes a lot as a kid, like the OG Looney Tunes, 60s and 70s. So I like those a lot. But Six Flags never like made an effort to give it that nostalgia. It was just like, it was more like the modern Looney Tunes vibe, I don't know. And Snoopy had so much more nostalgia tied to it, I felt like. And the fact that like Michigan's Adventure just got like a few years ago their whole Camp Snoopy section, and it's beautiful. It's really well done. I'm not looking forward to, that getting its IP gutted and watching them try to make that work for Looney Tunes. Like, I think I'm not too jazzed about it, but we'll see. I'm open to seeing what they can do with the other IPs. Driving around Chicago can be brutal. Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours to Great America for me one way, and then on the way back it was like 5 because of the traffic. I get to Chicago a good bit for work. Same sort of thing. It's like sometimes it's not even rush hour. It's just randomly it'll take you like 2 extra hours. I don't know why you would even want VR on a coaster. Yeah, are the surroundings not thrilling enough? Yeah, like I get why they did it to like the weakest, smallest like family coasters, but at that point just I don't know. Were you allowed to ride without it? Typically, yeah. I think most of them had an option to not ride. You should do a video where you compare the pass tiers. I think the biggest option for me at Worlds of Fun is the Gold Pass. I think it was your choice. I tried it on VR on Kong. It was broken and I got dizzy. Looney Tunes is rough. VR on SLC, yeah. Maybe they go with the generic IP rather than Looney Tunes. I feel like that could be better, honestly. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate it. Chris, I appreciate it. I just don't really have time right now to do videos outside. Like I have a backlog right now of park visit videos, and I think that's what people enjoy the most on my channel right now. And then I'll get more into like analytical sort of things, kind of like my first video on this channel was a sort of an analytical look at something. I'd like to get more into that. Right now I'm just kind of trying to visit as many parks as I can, so I make videos on them, to get more experience and get more footage, which will help me on those other sort of videos. I don't see it being soon that I would start doing something so news, like news-like, as like, here's the 2026 season pass situation. Like, I just don't think I'm quick enough to the draw right now. I'd love to get there one day. I just don't think that's probably where my channel is going to shine for a couple seasons at least. Put VR on a kiddie coaster, not Superman. Yeah. So is Looney Tunes going to all the parks and they get rid of Snoopy? I have no idea. Let's go drive a truck. Whenever this breaks, I think we go no face cam. I think, hey, it's been fun. Whenever we finish the next trucking delivery, I'll pop back on the face cam, but we're just going to tough this one out. Valley Fair video was great. Thanks, Jeff. It was, like I said, that was actually one of probably the biggest surprise I've had at a park in a while. All right, truck time. Oh, we got the rumble strip again. I'm also going 10 over. I think your style differentiates well. Thank you. El Centro. Yeah, I think it's the way I shoot and edit. And I want to, like I said, I want to get more into like video essays and analytical things, maybe even closer to like, short, mid-length documentary sort of things, histories of rides and parks and things like that. I'm just at the point where it's like, I think so much of my channel identity is how I shoot things that I just need more footage so that I can adequately make those sort of videos. I'm going to flash my brights at this guy. I mean, we're going 1 under. In the left lane. Mustang passing me, turning on the blinker. Hope this guy lets me in. Yeah, he's hitting the brakes. We're good. Passing on the right. So yeah, I'm like at the point where I feel like I just need to gather footage, and then I'll dive a little more headfirst into some more videos this off season. Although I would love to visit parks that are open in the off season, my off season this year. So we'll see if we make it to Florida or something. There's a setting to turn on lane assist cruise control in this game, and I do not know how. I should definitely figure out the cruise control. Blinker. Imagine being that Mustang getting passed by this. Should I rear end the Prius? Can you guys hear the game? Like I said, I cannot. Winterfest to Kings Island. I am planning on at least getting to a couple, like Winterfest. If Cedar Point does the winter chill out, I might try for that this year. I had some things come up last year. I was really hoping to do something. Ooh! Does he let me in? Thanks, guy. Yuma. That sounds like a land at Lost Island. That's like how they name things. I just froze, didn't I? It was in that very moment. All right, check it out. Killing it. Gone. Oh, I'm stomping on the gas. This is crazy. Yo, hey, don't even just drop a like. Drop a comment. Has anyone noticed if we acquired any driving infractions on this trip? I should have checked the right, but I think I needed to swing that turn pretty wide. Not that wide. I didn't need to go that wide. We're headed out to all the Cali parks over the winter. Oh, jeez. Nice, dude. That'll be fun. That'll be great. Don't hear the game. We never. Oh my gosh. What is this guy doing? Hold on. You've never heard the game? Never heard the game. We ain't been hearing the game? Bad drivers never miss their exits. True. But guess who's getting there on time? 10 and 2, officer. We're just about here. So there's a thing in this game where you pretty much when you go to park, you can pick how advanced. Ooh! I think we're good. We're fine. Wow. This is an incredible... Why are there so many Teslas on the road? You guys seeing this? I thought I hit something. I think it was just a curb. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Press the following. Okay. So this gives me no XP. This gives me 25. This is 150. We're going for it, man. They won't let me. Gosh. Okay, so I guess we're doing the slightly the cheaper method. Head towards the red flag on your map. Okay, so apparently because this is a double trailer, they don't think I'm ready. They don't think I'm ready to handle. Try not to hit that fence. Oh, this is easy. I wish they would give me a challenge. So on the one trailer trucks, they let me back in. To skip parking and complete, press enter. Hello? Am I not in the thing? Ghost Rider. What? Oh, just weren't quite forward enough. I don't know if you guys deem that as cheating. There we go. Look at that. I thought I was in the lines, honestly. Look at that. 2 bands. $17 as a proficiency bonus. Wow. I think we should get more long distance. I think we should just get more long distance. Just more. Do I have to gas up? $8 hours. Hey guys, if you're just stopping in, I understand this is probably the most confusing. Here, let me. Gosh. Look at that, frozen meat. Isn't that pretty cool? Let me just correct some issues so I can welcome you into the stream. Welcome. welcome to the stream. So I'm John. Midcourse Discourse is my channel. I make videos about roller coasters and stuff. We are not dealing with anything roller coastery today. I thought we were going to play some Planet Coaster onto Xbox. Turns out the tech is freaking out, so we are instead driving trucks. We're just driving trucks. That's just how it's going. So I froze again. So what we've been doing is going to this view and just turning off the face cam because it makes it easier. We're going to embark on a new thing. I thought I was going on the 8-hour one. Am I not? Wait, am I already going? I think I'm already going. Yeah, okay. 8 hours, 2 minutes. So we're going to marathon this. It's just got like an auto start. So let's see what we're dealing with real quick. So we just got one trailer. Do I have to make a left here? It's a little dicey. We can take a peek left. There we go. And we're gonna get on the open road. We're talking coasters while we're driving trucks. It doesn't get much better than that. Oh, wee-oo. Your sunburnt looks better. Yeah, the thing is, it was actually pretty red by the time we got to like the Airbnb after Valley Fair. I was toasted. So at the end of Valley Fair, I was toasted. Toasted. You can't see it that well in the video because I actually ended the video probably like an hour and a half before we left the park. We went back in, we hit up the water park, all that. Are my lights on? Hold on. Those are highs. Oh, I got a green light. Why is the thing moving? Ooh. Oh gosh. I think this is... We might be driving with the high beams on, honestly. Will I get a ticket? Oh, I think my headlights are on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Turn your lights on. Yeah. Came for the roller coaster, stayed for the trucks. So yeah, I know this isn't probably what you came to expect, but we're just hanging out. This is what we got tonight. You guys think I should give this guy a bump? Oh, he's lucky. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're driving a truck. 7 hours, 50 minutes. Not actually. It winds up being like, is this right? Is this right? Banshee him. Dang. Too soon. Too soon. So we did roller coaster hot takes. What else do we have today between us? This fine group of 19 people. If you haven't liked the live stream, make sure to like it. We're driving trucks. I think the lo-fi is going. I don't know if the game sound is. OBS says that it is, but who trusts OBS? Tell me your most wild roller coaster story. Or like, what's the most out of the blue, out of pocket thing that happened at an amusement park while you're there? Have you been there when a ride like really broke down? Like really broke down? Like power tower cable snapping yesterday type broke down, or 2 days ago, what was it? Or like a really cool evac. I got evac'd off Rock and Roller Coaster one time, and we walked through the whole show building because apparently the exit platform doesn't connect to the entrance platform. So we got to see the whole layout lights on. That was pretty cool. What is like your most crazy park experience to that regard? Game sounds, yes. Music, no? Oh my gosh. Lo-fi super mix, it's playing. It might have just been between songs at the time. Is it too quiet? I'm bringing it up. Tell me if that's good. $35. Not sure if you guys covered it earlier, but a new ENF Miler was announced at Safariland in Chicagoland. New credit alert. Is it a new ENF Miler or is it a relocation? I didn't even really know they were pumping out ENF Milers still. Is that a thing? I just don't know much about ENF Miler. Cheers. I realized that I haven't taken a dent on the honey. Mako ride operator personally hold on. Showed me the control panel in the ride op booth around park close. Swerving. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The closest thing I had to that was when I asked to shoot kind of over the shoulder of a ride op, just to aim at the control panel at Fiesta Texas for their Starflyer, and then Indiana Beach last year, not this year, for Lost Coaster. And I only did that really because those two rides, the control panels, pretty much like face out. So like I was not overstepping to ask that. It was more like, hey, I'm recording you. Oh, we're going 15 over. Drop a like if you also drive 15 over. Griffin cable snapped while I was on it. What cable is there on Griffin? Like the chain? Wow. Oh my gosh. We're trying to read chat. Just let me know if there's anyone in either of the two lanes that I'm hugging. I got evacuated off Steve and got to see the double rollback for Top Thrill 2 opening day. Dang, I saw a lot of videos posted for that. I was kind of jealous, but I was also like, I'm going to go on Monday because I don't want to be there on an opening weekend. Change lanes real quick. But I thought about it. And the weather was really bad that weekend too. So the day I was there was like the first day it was like, that was like the only time it operated most of the day for that whole first like month or so. Now it's running great. Oh my gosh, I almost just hit that guy. I'm trying to read. Doing morning checks on the... I'll get to you, Benidorm. Okay. Whew. Doing morning checks on the GCI racer and watching the Vekoma looper go around and a guide wheel flew off during a morning test run. Ride stalled in the Helix. Wow. I guess a guide wheel isn't probably damaging a ton of stuff. I'd imagine like a running wheel, if a ride ditches a running wheel, that could actually like cause big problems. Hear me out, Railblazer to Michigan's Adventure. Onion, I think that is like... Hold on, am I supposed to take the exit or just... Oh, the all trucks lane. Okay. Yeah, that's like my biggest pipe dream in this. Between CGA and Six Flags America closing, I think like... Am I supposed to be here? Yes. Is this... Okay, jeez. Come on, LA, or wherever we are. Yeah, I would love... I think that the Raptor has to go to Michigan's Adventure or Valley Fair or... Yeah, like one of those. Or what's that really... What's the Frontier City? Does Six Flags even invest in that? Because do they own it or operate it? Whatever. It just needs to go to one of those small parks. Because I don't think Six Flags America, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of coasters from there get distributed around. I think... guys, have I gotten a speeding ticket yet? I don't... Yeah, like Superman would be so expensive to move around, to disassemble, move, and reassemble. Probably just as much as buying a new modern coaster. Joker's Jinx, it's like, I already don't think that those spaghetti bowls from Premiere have too much life left. And I think Superman and their SLC are just probably going to be parts donors more than anything. Railblazer, though, give me that. Give me that. Hold on. I'm trying to read. Hurler's lift dog couldn't connect, so my train was bouncing its way up the hill. Wow, like it was skipping back down the chain, like it was kind of bouncing down the chain, but it was still going up faster than that. That's crazy. Speeding, running red lights, colliding with other vehicles. Uh-oh. I need to get over. Failing to stop at way stations. Will they make it known when I'm supposed to stop at a way station? Or do you just stop at every way station if it's open? I've never driven a truck before. You can get a fine for collisions caused by AI. Nah, if they do that, I'll sue them. I'll sue them in the game. The chain. Yeah, that's wild, Dimitri. Was that like, as soon as that happened, was that like a... I'd imagine Griffin closed for quite a long period of time to figure out the chain situation. Thunderhawk at Dorney stopped on the lift, started shaking side to side while going up. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Oh. 1% damage. All right, we're halfway through this drive. Let's give the face cam another try, and I can catch up. Onion makes sense. Could be possible. I got hit in the face by a goose on Apollo's chariot. Are you Fabio? Wasn't that his thing? Face covered in a layer of bugs from Millie. That just happens at night. Yeah, that's like a thing. That's the nighttime experience on Millennium Force for sure. Yeah. Thrill Rider 247. First of all, sorry, I'm super behind on reading the chat because my camera keeps breaking and I'm trying to drive a truck. I'm arriving late. Did he talk about the Giga Dive? I want to know your thoughts. What's it going to be? Layout, if I had to make a decision, it's going to be like Dr. Diabolical's, but longer. I have not read into what the layout could or should or may be. Is it ML Designs? Who is it? Someone makes like makes a lot of No Limits to like predictions or recreations or predictions that are based on like real things like footers and the layout that everyone seems to be pointing towards. I watched their video on the layout like a month ago whenever they released that. If it's a beyond vertical drop and it's over 300 feet, that already is like the most psychotic, because I love that Rakshasa and Dr. Diabolical's cliffhanger go beyond vertical. I love the height more of Yukon Striker. If you get both of those into the same, like there's no way that's not my favorite dive, unless it just has like, it will be interesting to see if this is going to be the first huge B&M recently enough to possibly be like have the shakiness and the roughness. Like if that is bad on this big of a ride, that could be a problem. But I'm excited. I haven't been to Over Texas. Oh, look at that. No more face cam. I've never been to Over Texas, just Fiesta Texas. So I'll probably make my way over there when that ride opens. Flew off after the second loop. Wheel axle turned sideways, scraped its way through the corkscrews. So did they have to replace any track or the axle or something? That's crazy. I remember a fight broke out, or sorry, they operate Frontier City. Cool. I remember a fight broke out in the queue while I was on a ride at the Oregon State Fair. Yeah, state fairs will do that. The fairs are crazy. 2 weeks. They had to bring in a crane. Wow. Yeah, so full on new chain, or at least like replacing the links that broke, because even just to restring the chain, I would imagine it's kind of a hefty bit of work. I don't have good luck on old Woodies. Seems like Michigan's Adventure could get Spin Sanity or Steam Whirler. Yeah, like sorry, I didn't even mention the flats. I think like that's the most likely thing is we get their is Spin Sanity the the Frisbee. Like, I think the Frisbee or the Nebulous, the steam whirler, is probably the most likely thing to happen. I would love if Thunderhawk got those vest restraints. But also, Thunderhawk runs so well at Michigan's Adventure that I'm scared if they put a new, even if it's a new Vekoma train, which are objectively better, I'm concerned like something is so oddly perfect about how Michigan's Adventure's trains are set up for Thunderhawk that if we got different trains, it wouldn't run as well. I'm sure everything is actually just the track, and I'm stressing about nothing, but I feel it in my bones. So I don't know if I want Thunderhawk to get the vest restraint trains from Six Flags America on Professor Dr. whatever's Steam, whatever their SLC is called. I don't even know. The layout you're talking about looks a bit too long for a dive then. Think the train loses speed too quickly. Fair. Carl, what's up? Any park trips left? Okay, let me try to do this. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Face cam. Look at that. Frozen me. Frozen in time. You guys get this. Yes. More park trips. At the very least 3. I can guarantee 3. I can with confidence. Oh, wow. The camera is freaking out. Sorry, we're just in the void right now. Yeah, I can guarantee 3 with confidence. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 park visits probably left this year. One of those things is going to depend on whether or not I can do like a 2 park trip. If I have any trips left in me, or if everything's pretty much going to be like, you know, kind of one-off trips or tacking the trips on to something else. I think we're going to finish up this trucking trip. Are we still good? Yeah, we're good. Maybe call it a night. But I almost just killed that fire truck. But I hope you're all having a good night. It's just a Wednesday. I can't be up too late. This guy, come on. Hey, man, come on. Hey, speed up. This guy's, oh, shoot. I didn't even see this. Wow. So it wants me to detour. Do we detour? Do we detour? Or do we find our own way? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's definitely a couple. Am I still? I froze. Great. Good. This is awesome. Great. Good. Nice. Let's just turn that right off. Do we go through this? But yeah, Carl, I think I'll get to Cedar Point to activate my season pass. I may get to Kings Island. I may get to Indiana Beach to check out Triple Loop. It's now running the backwards car. That's pretty cool. I think we're gonna send it, man. Just run into the cops. I think that would cost me literally my entire profit that I'm gonna make from this, but we'll kind of just glide on through, I think. Oh. What? Look at that. We had that truck run into the box truck. Wow. Oh my gosh. I think we might have got out of here scot-free. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we got a ticket, and now we have the road to ourselves. I'm only saying. If you ever have a moment where you run into a police blockade and it looks fine, you know, doesn't look like that, there's no ambulances, no one's, you know, super injured. Just hop on the shoulder. Look how much time we're about to save. We're speeding. I don't care. All of the cops, all of them are behind me. I think we could go another 10 miles an hour and be fine, honestly. You can activate it online. I activated my Canada's Wonderland one. Got all of my benefits? Whoa! Okay, Carl, if that's true, that's actually huge. I was kind of basing a lot of my decisions on like, oh my gosh, my heart dropped. I look in my rear view on the top right. That guy had his blinker on and I thought it was flashers. That gave me like real life like, oh, I didn't like that feeling. I've only got that feeling a couple times. When you see the flashers on behind you, that's not a great feeling. Yeah. But shoot, if I can activate it online, that would be huge. I hope that's that works for the US parks as well. I don't feel like it would be any different for Canada's Wonderland for any reason, but I feel like I saw on their site that you had to activate it at the park. That'd be sweet. Anyway, ooh, shoot. Anyway, guys, if you are just tuning in, we got 3 hours, 55 minutes left on this route. Is that a rest area? Vista Point? I just looked at my gas situation, and it's looking pretty bad. Sleep meter looks fine. I think we could power through on the sleep meter. Don't think we can really power through all the way on the... So this is just for snoozing, right? My audio knocked out? Like my mic? I still have the mic. It's still saying it's got a... Still saying it's got... I think the audio is just really low. Let me know. Drop a like if you can't hear anything. I feel like we're back in Missouri. Dude, facts. So I can nap here. I can't get gas here. Ooh, shoot. Almost messed that one up. Wow, imagine if we were still in the imagine if we were still in the what on earth are these things called? Hello? Not two-car truck. What is it called? Two-trailer. Thank you. Two-trailer truck. Use the following button to stop the engine. Button 10. Button 10. Button 10. Button 10. Button 10. Button 10. I swear it was... Oh. Oh. I just remapped something. Boom. Oh, shoot. Enter. We're getting some rest. In the meantime. Oh, in the meantime. You guys just get to live through all of this with me. All of the technical. All of this. This is what happens. This is what you don't... Whoa. It is bright out. Okay, this will not end up good? Sure. And look, I'm here. You're going to continue streaming for 3 hours? I think it's more like 20 minutes. 10 even. Oh, I just rested again. I thought it was saying to start the truck, hit enter. Just remember you can easily tip over. That should be the thumbnail face. Am I stuck again? Oh no, I never even turned on the face cam. Let's see if it's freaking out yet. Nope, we're good. Okay, so we went to daytime because I slept and I was like, screw this. I'm going to bed. So in case you missed it, my guy just slept for 24 hours straight. So we are just refreshed. E to start the truck. Hey, I got... Ooh! I got my... I got the... like, turning on the power to the truck and then starting the engine. They're both mapped to 2 red buttons. I don't know how they became unmapped at some point. Because they weren't doing what they were supposed to. But I think we're back. Or I just unmapped a different function in favor of this function. So who really knows? Are we still here? Are we still on the camera? This is awesome. I'm not used to being on camera. Cheers. Merging. Left lane. Middle lane. Merge right. Is that just because all trucks have to be in the right, or is this a... Oh, there's cops. There's cops. Oh, it's just a tow. It's just a tow truck as I straddle the line. This is very picturesque. Look at that. You will lose money if you don't make the delivery on time? Well, about that. I just slept for 24 hours. So, is this a cop? No, it's not. I should be in the right lane. Should I pit maneuver this guy? Wish I had it in me. This will not end up good, the shaking of the cars. What cars were shaking? I was shaking the cars? Right lane. Oh my gosh. It's always telling me to merge and I don't fully understand why. Actually, ooh! Anyway. Where are you guys hoping to get to? So I'm actually also going to be going overseas in the near future. It'll only be my 2nd time, which is exciting. I'm not doing it to visit coasters, to ride coasters, visit parks. However, I need to make the delivery in 2 hours. Where are you getting this information? Isn't it just... Okay, I'll floor it. Because it says Wednesday. Oh, I need to deliver it by Wednesday 2/16. Or is it just saying that that's my ETA? We're on the shoulder. Because look at that. The speed limit. Look at the speed limit. Red. Oh, it's still there. Shoot. It's still there. Shoot. Gone. It's off. There are no laws on the shoulder. Have I been frozen? I've been frozen. Yeah, so we're going to primarily Portugal. So I could do a stopover in London. So no guarantees because anything could happen. I hope to be able to visit Thorpe Park, which is going to annoy me because there's so many other places in Europe I want to visit. Oh, no, not this exit. But it will be really cool to get to that park if I can. Staying on the shoulder. No laws on the shoulder. Apparently there are laws. Oh, no laws. So, yeah, Thorpe Park. And then while we're in Portugal, there's a water park aqua show in Lisbon that they just opened a new mock, like it's like a shuttle. I've seen so little coverage of this thing, so I hope to do a video on it. But it's like Mock's version of a Skyrocket 2, or like something like that. Like that sort of. Honestly, it's more like Blasting Bronco, Sandy's Blasting Bronco that Intamin did over at Nickelodeon Universe. It's kind of like their take on that. Why wouldn't you drive on the shoulder? Look at this. It's going 80 right now. Oh my gosh. Tay, was it you concerned about me making this delivery in 2 hours? Come on, man. 35 miles an hour. Ooh. Well, this guy. That guy's not going 35, I'll tell you that. Jeez, man. What are you doing with the family in the RV? Missed it where you were going besides your stopover plan. Portugal. Yeah. Yep, not too far out of Lisbon. We'll be there for a bit. Just to check stuff out over in Portugal. But can't travel outside of my home area without checking out an amusement park. So hopefully we'll be hitting Thorpe Park, and I have goals of visiting Aqua Show Water Park because they have a mock water coaster and then that new shuttle thing. So that'll be cool. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's crazy that there's still 16 of you hanging out. We're just trying to finish up this delivery. Apparently, you are running out of fuel. Hey, drop a like if you see a gas station. Gas station. Oh, I can't be in the road. I have to be on the shoulder. The speed limit isn't red on the shoulder, so I'm thinking this is the play. Can we kind of just... Oh, there's a fence. There's a fence. Shoot. There's a fence. Who put the fence here? There's a fence. Okay. I thought I could kind of shortcut this. I cannot. Turn on my blinker. Show respect to my fellow trucker behind me. We're good. We're moving. Gonna swing a right. Oh my gosh, we are just cruising right now. Was that my right? I'm just following like on the GPS thing. Ooh, stop. See, to me this looks like gas, but I'm assuming the only gas I can get is the gas on the map. So we're gonna go to that. Yeah, this looks like a trucker stop. This looks like a Love's or something. Not quite a Buc-ee's, but it'll do. Is this the entrance? Oh, look at this. You guys think I can thread the needle? See. Easy. Stop the engine. Okay. Press and hold to fill. Okay. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my. $900. $900. Did you guys see that? Never been to Portugal. Moved 2 years ago from the Netherlands to Spain. Quit my operator job, but definitely try the chicken pre-pre in Portugal. I will. That's super cool, man. One of my, yeah, that's super cool. I do hope to get to the Netherlands. Have you You big Efteling visitor? You frequent that place? That's a place, like, the... Ooh. Hold on. Okay. I don't think... I don't know if I can actually make it through here. Oh no. Shoot. And there's no good camera angle to figure this out either. We're just gonna back her up. I'm crashing. I can feel it. 900 in gas. Yeah, but it was 190 gallons of diesel. I'm about to jackknife. Oh my gosh, my wheels are skipping. Oh no, I was dragging along that. I didn't see any cost accrue in the on my GPS though. I think we're good. Am I frozen? We're good. We're safe. All right, let's get it moving. We got 50 minutes of this. No blinker, no look. We're going. One day we'll just be able to do a stream like this where there's me in the corner and I just move the entire time. And that's just gonna be the stream. I don't think that police officer saw me. What an idiot. Drop a like if you just also evade cops. Run red lights in front of them. That's a lot of diesel. It is. Okay, we'll play by the rules. We'll play by your rules, Mr. Policeman. I'll even look left. Look right. Green light. We're going. I think my wheel is getting loose. On my desk. We got 46 minutes, 33 miles left in this trip. We are full on gas. For some reason, I'm tired? Oh, does the tired fill up blue? Does the tire fill up, or the tired meter, does the bed, am I most tired when I'm fully blue or when I'm fully gray? Because I was assuming it was fully gray before. Because the gas gets grayer as I lose gas. But I think the bed is the opposite. When I'm blue, I'm tired. Operator of the dive coaster there for over 8 years. Baron? Even testing and commissioning with B&M for that Toverland with the GCI. Dude, that's so cool. I know that dive is like one of the more simple dives ever, like very Oblivion-esque in that regard. But wow, dude, like such cool theming. Okay, so if blue is bad, I was actually fine. I never needed to sleep. I'm so glad I wasn't doing my shoulder run. I wasn't doing my shoulder driving, because that I would have just ended that family trip. There are no laws on the shoulder. I'm not even trying to cut up. I'm trying to read. Thought you were going to be playing Planet Coaster? Yeah, so I didn't even know what game this is. I thought you were going to be playing. Yeah. So, oh, shoot. Yeah, so we were going to play Planet Coaster. That's on my Xbox. The Xbox was not cooperating. In fact, the technology in general on this He just kept driving. He did a hit and run. Officer did a hit and run. Look, I was ready to talk it out. I was gonna exchange insurance information. He left the scene, so I think we're good, right? Right? No face, no case. DMD link to the Cedar Point activation. I'll check it out. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between you just concentrating in the game and frozen. You're fine right now. Yeah, I'm just locked in. Oh wow, yeah, he just said that. Yeah, sometimes you're locked in. Flight about to take off. Cheers. See you, Carl, man. Safe flight. You're probably already gone. Gotta get to the liquor store or a car. Or you just hit the wall, didn't you? Yeah, it was a police car, actually. This is a very sturdy pull. Oh, shoot. Look at that rear view on the left. Oh gosh, trailer damage. Oh geez, and we're right there. The people taking the shipment probably just watched all of that down. Or watched all of that go down. I'm glad you're just a virtual truck driver. Me too. Can't park there. You never know. Sometimes I'm just locked in. There's a cop. Hold on, look left. No, they got green. They're turning left. They're yielding to the left. There is no one over here, but that guy was just stopped waiting for the left turn, so I think we're good. Let's wheeler on in. Oh yeah. Come on. This isn't tough though. The other ones I was having, like they were hard. Red on the truck means it's damaged. I don't see any red. Visit service. Yeah, I didn't see that before. Visit service. That's not good. Layout is quite short. They could build above the tree. They can't build above the trees. In the winter, the train just barely makes it back. He was locked into the pole. It's true. I'm supposed to go right. I don't even feel any problems with the truck right now, though. Also, why has the camera been working for like 15 minutes? Ridiculous. Oh, wow. The steering. It's like I lost power steering. The way that it's like fighting me on these turns. Okay, check this out. We got this. So you gotta really try and turn her out here. This is bad. Oh my, I don't know really how to back up that well. We're gonna park her here. Now I could attempt to try and like back it up from in here, but I don't feel the need to do that. I think this is the angle we want. So we want to go this way. I don't know if I should have accepted this challenge. We're bringing her back around. Okay, I can see this getting problematic quite quickly. No fence. not gonna touch it. So we need, as soon as we park this, I'm pretty much done with the stream. We're just trying to really bring this thing in. We're about to jackknife, but I need this level of rotation. Oh no, we overdid the rotation. We overdid the rotation. If we could just back up. Oh no. Oh shoot. I was trying to brake, but I already had my foot on the brake, which was causing me to go backwards. We just need to straighten it out. Right here. Oh. Let me do the math. That's gonna get us what we want. Oh my gosh. First try. Boom. Oh my gosh. Look, imagine. Oh no. So, the late penalty and the damage penalty actually aren't that bad. My concern I didn't mean to click on that. No. Okay. I just wanted to know. Some more money, I'm assuming. On-time delivery. Important deliveries. I can't finish on time, so we don't want that. Fuel economy. Probably good. Still going to do more long distance because it's awesome. That was that. There we go. That was like my third trip ever. Mid-course shipping. We got 17 bands, and we're probably going to need to spend about half of it to fix the truck. If that's something we have to do. Or did the fee that we paid pay for my truck repairs? Don't really know. If I just go to drive, you cannot move. I need a truck to drive. Okay. Oh, it wasn't even my truck. It was a rental. Okay, so they took care of it. $600 feels awfully low for how hard I hit a few of those things. Anyway, that was American Truck Driving Simulator. Was not on my agenda to do that the whole time. I pictured it could have been an option, maybe alongside Planet Coaster, but that just wasn't how things went. So thanks for tuning in. I know this was kind of a weird stream, but there are still 15 of you here. We've been hanging out for hours. It's been fun. I hope this the chaos that ensued today wasn't too much. But that was actually super fun. I'm trying to quit out of this truck game. Quit. Okay. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was fun. You should do more streams often. They're enjoyable. I will, as soon as I figure out exactly what was going on with the camera, because the camera's been going now for like 20 minutes fine, but that was kind of a nightmare to do. So we'll be sure. I'll definitely, I don't want it just to be like park videos during the summer and live streams during the winter. I'm sure I will do more live streams in the winter because that's what there is to do. But I would love to infuse all of that a little more. So like, I don't know. I've tried doing a couple live streams in parks this year. And my cell coverage is so bad it didn't really work out. So I think this environment is probably what we're going to be dealing with for a while. But I just need to figure out what's going on with this this camera situation, because that was not fun to deal with. But it was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. When's the next live? Couldn't tell you. In a perfect world, I would like it to be like this. 1 video a week, 1 stream a month. Like, that's the cadence I would really like to get to, but I think I'm still quite far from that. During the season, I'm getting close. I'm anywhere from 1 week to 3 weeks. So we're getting there on that front, but the streaming thing, yeah, I just need to buckle it down a little more. We need more streams. Nice stream in 7 months. Yeah, next stream in 7 months, probably. Probably. Agreed. I haven't played the game, but it looked interesting. Nick, yeah, sorry, this is crazy. He'll wait another 7 months. Stream 2 to 3 weeks would be perfect. I just don't want to like stream more. I don't want to lean on streaming more than making the videos, but I need to figure out what the videos in the off season is going to look like. So it's like, maybe regardless of my upload pacing, like every 4 videos I do a stream after, like I'll probably wind up doing something more like that, because then I froze. Look at that. Oh, I forgot. We're not here. Let me just preview now. Because that doesn't tie me down exactly to a time frame, which I may or may not be able to stick to all the time. But that will incentivize me to like get videos done and stuff, so then I can stream more. Was fun, man. Good night. Jumping skiing, it was great hanging, man. I'm sorry that this was so chaotic. I don't even know why I do this sometimes, but once we buckle it down a little more, I promise it'll be a little more quality. But it was good hanging. Well, it was a part of one. Technically, you did do one last one. Well, it was a part of one. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like my in-park stuff tends to not be great, as long as I'm getting the slow data that I get. But thanks, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. It was awesome. Like I said, well, I'll try to be a little more on top of this in the future, both from a technological standpoint and also just hopefully more streams. These are fun. I like chatting. It's fun. We'll do it soon. So have a good night. Good rest of the week. Stream's been solid for a while. I know it's been fine for like the last like 25 minutes, except for that the camera just went out. But have a good night. Go do something crazy for National Roller Coaster Day, and I will see you guys next time.